I think, Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Jack. 5 on the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. Again, the miss by Jack.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
In the corner, it's McDermott. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 assists. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And Jack, here we go. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 15. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And that's now 6 points for Jarrett Jack.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul.
And Brook Lopez, guys, started the season as the starting center for the Nets last year, but it didn't end up that way.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hollis Jefferson goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hollis Jefferson's got his first 2 points. Lopez ended up coming off the bench for the Nets for a stretch last season. There was a lot of debate, Clark, if that was the right role for him.
Kevin, clearly there were differing opinions because as soon as it happened, every GM called Brooklyn up to see if Lopez was available.
And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Gasol. With the fadeaway. And that one's good. Gasol's got 5.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Lopez kicks to Jack. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Lopez. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Gibson passes to Gasol. Lopez with the steal. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. It's all in by the Bulls. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And Jack kicks to Young. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Gasol. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Lopez kicks to Jack. And he gets it to go. Jack's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Finished off the break.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Kicks it to Young. Plenty of space. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Henry Sims has checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And Noah with the slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Robinson, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Robinson's got 10 points. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season, won the Most Improved Player of the Year award, really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Over to the left wing. The shot by Sims, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Young outside. There's the pick. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dishes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Young for 3.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And he gets the bucket. And now it's up to 25 points for Butler.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And now it's 27 points for Jimmy Butler. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Rose attacking. That's good. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Sloan dishes to Sims, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Now Rose, 12 points for him. Here's Portis, baseline try, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's Sloan. He's covered by Rose. Looking to get back on track here. Sloan shot is off.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And as we